Hey everybody, my name is Andrea, aka Andrea Munster. I work at Main Street Tattoo Collective here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, and I'm in my 18th year of piercing. One of the reasons I got into piercing was wanting people to be able to express themselves in a different way with jewelry, which I think is another form of art, like getting tattooing and having something on you forever. You can pick out a beautiful piece of jewelry and place it somewhere that looks really good, makes you feel cool. Some of the reasons I love being a piercer are, the biggest one is meeting the people, having great conversation, making connections, hearing their stories and stuff like that. Like sometimes you're getting a piercing just because you want something cool and beautiful. Sometimes you're getting a piercing because it's something that's marking something that's happened in your life or something that you're going through and you just need that little bit of piercing therapy. But yeah, it makes me really happy that, you know, seeing people's faces after once they've got something that, you know, is sparkly and pretty and makes them feel good. Some of the things I like to do to make sure someone's feeling safe and comfortable in my space is by taking the time to walk them through what we're doing. So from start to finish, hey, these are kind of the steps that we're going to take, and then saying what the steps are as we're doing them. I want you to feel heard. I want you to be giving me permission to be doing the things that we're doing, making sure that you know that we're using high quality jewelry, that everything's safe, clean, and sterile, and how those things work. Like, what is sterilization? What's the process of that? Where does this jewelry come from? Something that I like to mention to people about the jewelry that I offer here, that you're investing in something that's really high quality. So some of the funny ways that I'll explain that to people is like, the jewelry that I'm using, BVLA, Anatometal, Alchemy Adornment, Gorilla Glass, this is the stuff that it's implant grade, meaning these are types of metals and stuff like that that your doctor would be using and implanting in your body for the rest of your life. This is kind of like the Louis Vuitton. I'm carrying like the best of the industry standards and making sure that people know that, like, you know, it's got high polish on it. The gemstones got like really good settings in them so that things aren't falling out. These pieces come with lifetime warranties. So say if a gem did fall out, the company is going to be replacing that for free. Yeah, I think it's really important to know the differences between high quality and low quality. Sometimes I'll even show people pictures of like, this is not good, this is good. So I really pride myself on making sure that, you know, you're coming in and you're feeling like this is a fun environment to be in and not something that's going to be scary, and like that you're making a good choice. So some of the things you can do to prepare yourself before a piercing appointment is making sure you're getting a really good sleep the night before. Don't go out be getting wasted so that you're bleeding all over the place in here. I won't appreciate that. Making sure to eat a really good meal before you come. So let's talk about aftercare. The most important thing with aftercare is knowing to just leave your piercing alone. A lot of us in the industry call it the leave it the hell alone. You don't want to be touching your piercing, playing with your piercing, sleeping on your piercing. It really depends where your piercing is, obviously, but, you know, not having tight clothing on it, and just keeping that area nice and clean. There's some people that really want to obsess over their cleaning. They're like, I cleaned it 10 times today and I don't know why it's so angry. Well, that's too much. You really should only be cleaning your piercing when there's something on it. So like those little healing crusties that I talk about in the aftercare, you should really only be cleaning it when you're seeing them. Otherwise, just keeping hands off. A lot of people too, some of the things that you should reach out and talk to me about is if you're seeing something that's unusual, like does it look like there's a little bump forming on the jewelry? That's a good time to get a hold of me right away. Don't be like, I'm gonna leave it for a few days and all of a sudden it's like triple the size by the time you finally get a hold of me. Let's kind of tackle it right away and find out what's going wrong. So when it comes to kids' ear piercings, the most important thing is having consent. That's the biggest thing that I bring up all the time, is that I need to have that child's permission to be touching them and piercing them and making changes to their body, because it's a body modification. This just isn't, you know, we're going in for our vaccine shot or whatever. We're making a permanent change to their body. I can't, you know, pierce their ear and say that it's gonna, if they take it out, it's gonna heal and look exactly the same as their ear physically did before. We're making a change here, and it's important that they know that. Something else that's really important when kids are coming to get pierced is making sure, don't lie to them, let them know they're gonna feel something, it's gonna hurt, it's a good pinch. Don't just be like, oh, you're barely gonna feel anything. It's better that you prep them that something's gonna hurt really bad, and then after, the bonus is gonna be like, oh, okay, that wasn't too horrible, because we really want them to know that you're being honest, because after, like, it's not, yeah, they're gonna look at me and be like, whoa, that really hurt, and then, but later they're gonna be looking at you and be like, hey mom, hey dad, you totally lied to me, and this was awful. So better to let them know that they're gonna feel something, prepare them for that, let them know that we're using a needle, this isn't a piercing gun. You know, I'm very open to having kids even coming in previously to appointments just to see the space and see where they're going to be, because sometimes they think they're ready to get a piercing, and then they get here and I can just see on their face that they're like, hey, I'm really nervous about this and maybe today is not the day, kind of thing. So sometimes coming in and seeing the tools and just meeting me and stuff like that, then it kind of creates, you know, they're going to be in a safe space and working with somebody that's going to just walk them through it.